I normally ride pretty slow. I'm more of a cruiser. So is that a 27.5 plus is what you said?
Yeah, that's what the new bike's gonna be.
Yeah, that's nice.
And apparently they built the frame so you can make it into like a 29er if you want to, or
Yeah.
throw the regular 27s in if you want to.
Yeah, because I've actually, I was thinking about getting 27 plus set of wheels and tires and stuff, and putting that on this bike.
Yes, this is usually the way I go up.
Yeah, I can.
Because I don't really see much of a point riding all the switchbacks going up. It can be fun.
It's just to get warmed up. I'm used to riding a mile before I get here, half a mile uphill. So I'm just cold. Oh. One time I took that other one, you know, right up the hill, and then rode by it, and then I'm like, where am I? I missed the trail. Oh. Chain issue. Good. Yeah, I work in Farmington, so I have to sneak out of working time to get some ride time in.
Yeah, I'm just hoping this weather holds out. I think it's the most beautiful September I've ever seen.
I know, it's phenomenal. Whoa. What the hell? Oh. I was like, most time they'll kick around and they get kicked out, and it kept coming back.
Yeah, normally dirt biking is my preferred wheeled sport, but you know, recently, like it kind of started. I started hiking in here, and I'm like, oh no, nice bike trails. Try to ride on the bike, you know, and it's like try dirt biking on your way home from work every day. Like it's not gonna happen. There's no.
Yeah, unless you like lock your bike to a pole here,
yeah,
and just brought a gas can.
Freaking thing will probably still be going.
Yeah. Not to mention they prohibit motorbikes everywhere, which sucks too.
The temptation to ride this stuff on the dirt bike is definitely there, but I do resist it.
I know, I mean, I'd love to. I had a 250 Enduro in California a long time ago. Rode it in the desert, had a good time. Up in the mountains too. I like this part of the trail. I like all of this trail.
I like wheels. Put me on wheels, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
It's funny, like, despite the fact that I always, kind of ridden a mountain bike, I always figured actual mountain biking would be miserable because of the climb. And it really isn't.
Yeah, once you get into a groove, man, find your pace, have the right breathing. Some days it's worse than others.
Yeah. If I feel like total garbage, like once you get warmed up, usually it's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I do notice that on the cooler days, there's less of those little black flies that try to get in your eye.
I don't have a great relationship with the black flies around here.
I know, they're crazy.
If you ride fast enough, they will stay away from you.
Yeah, I generally am not fast enough in most circumstances, unless I'm going downhill. So they've gotten the best of me. The glasses I have on are just because of those flies.
It's like my motivation not to stop while climbing is I know.
Yeah, I found my motivation. It's these fucking flies.
If I stop here, it's finished.
Something got caught. I think my handlebar.
Well, eventually I think your bar found its way into that rock, but that might not have been the start of it.
I think. Oh well. Do I have it on video?
Days are full of flies. Like this, and you stop and they're not buzzing around.
In fact, it's all related to the hurricanes. Because the same thing that brought the cooler day and the breeze today is what's pushing the hurricane out to sea. And the warm days were the same thing that was keeping the hurricane closer to shore.
I mean, yesterday was kind of nasty, but I don't think I've seen a legitimate cloud in probably
I'll be alright.
Probably been 3 or 4 days since I've seen like a real cloud. Yeah, it's part of the reason I'm not totally motivated to go with the clipless pedals on the mountain bike.
I'm old school on that, so I started riding around 89, I think, and had clipless pedals since 1990, so I couldn't imagine not being locked in and feeling the security of knowing that when you need to know, you're connected. But I can disconnect pretty quick.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of, I mean, I can definitely see it being more efficient, but as far as the security goes, try preference. I mean, it sucks losing a foot, but then again, on the other hand, a lot of the times I like taking a foot off just because.
Yeah. I mean, that can happen pretty much any time, but
Get out of them pretty quick.
yeah. I don't know, I think you'd have to try both to really know. And give each one a fair amount of, learn it, and then make a call. I had a pair of Time Attack, and I had them since 94, maybe 95 or something, and they just broke a couple rides ago, so I got these, and these were like 30 bucks. I was like, oh my gosh, that's great. And they came with the clips, and I just put them on my shoes, and I actually like them a lot better than the other ones, which I thought were pretty good. Yeah. I know a lot of people that I've never tried that route. I'll have to give that a shot.
Yeah, you're pretty much gonna hit the pedal with it, but it is definitely beautiful.
Whoa! You can lead if you like.
Got it. But I can get up it. Just that angle of that last rock is not really making it.
Picking out the trails a lot harder with all the leaves.
Yeah, right? I'm just like, I'm never really sure if I like the leaves or hate them. I think you're definitely more likely to crash with your leaves, but sometimes you can't see the obstacles, they affect you. At least on a dirt bike, that can be the case.
Yeah.
Where I got my flat last time.
Oh yeah. Did you walk it out or patch? Oh yeah. I had a flat. It was a kind of a big blowout. I think it was a hit something on the rim. Made like a pea-sized hole. Tried patching it, and the patch failed. And patched it again. Failed again. I ended up walking out that time. And I had ridden down from my house. I had my nephew come pick me up where we were parked. I didn't want to have to walk it a mile back to my house.
This is one I haven't quite figured out.
It's scary on this side.
Yeah. Don't really think it's worth it to figure this one out.
I know there's somebody out there that does it.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Not like it's unmakeable or anything, but it's certainly. Alright, it'll take us to whatever the next fork is.
You wanna go? Go for it. To the left, to the white trail. Oh. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, yeah.
I didn't try it. I just pushed it over this.
I've made it this way,
Yeah.
but never this way. And I generally walk here.
Yeah, I think that's the easiest way to do it.
I forgot to start my mountain bike app on my Garmin. It records the trail GPS.
I thought this branch off was kind of the top of this place, but I guess it wasn't, because that was all uphill to here, or mostly.
Yeah, we're actually, that I can tell you. We're at 545. It's pretty high. The bottom is down by the reservoir.
Yep.
You can actually go up this. That one trail I told you was like the wicked single track down.
Yep.
That brings you all the way down, then you got to climb the 500 feet back up. Yeah. So, yeah, this starts at like 200, so we climbed like 250 so far.
50.
I wish normally I'd start this at the beginning of the ride. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, 500 foot climb, no joke. Go to the next fork or something.
I normally take white all the way around back to purple. Is it yours?
Yeah.
Speaking of water. It's my favorite section of all.
Yeah, this is fun.
Uh-oh. Is that new or?
Yeah, that's new. Not an unusual occurrence.
When's the new bike coming?
No, hopefully not long. Next week sometime. Hopefully sooner.
That'd be nice.
Come on. Wrap around the other scope.
Oh, you know what? What if I gave you a little piece of electrical tape?
Yeah, that's in there.
All right.
Yeah, that's not an abnormal occurrence. If a couple more of them can start going, then I'll go really easy and whatnot, but it's not stopping me for now.
Want me to charge your head?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Oh, just checking. Whoa, fuck!
I wasn't expecting.
Random.
You don't make it.
Did you see the deer?
No.
Big one. It was like 10 yards in front of me. Leaping across. I wasn't sure if it was a
You know what's funny? I've
buck or not.
seen some deer in mountain bike trails. They only get like 10 or 15 feet away from them before they move. They don't care. They're like, oh, in Connecticut, no one hunts here.
These are actually hunting grounds.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Yeah, I know I'm in a hunting area. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all, this is good to know. You know, that's why we're actually able to ride it here, you know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah, right?
same thing that makes this open, makes that open. Oh. And we're back. you think you made it, and then there's a little bit more.
Yeah. I think I've been here before.
You probably have. This is a center track in the middle.
Yep.
It loops around. So white trail here.
Yep.
Connects up to almost the white trail on the other side, another purple trail. And then there's also 4 corners over there.
Yep.
2 purple trails that go 2 different directions.
Yeah, it's like this is kind of like a oval in here.
Yeah, a hub.
And then you go back up the hill.
What I think would be a good ride is come here first. I came here a couple days ago, maybe 4 days ago, and did 4 tracks around here. I did one way and then the other way.
Yep.
And kind of got me warmed up, and then I went on to the next phase of the riding. And it's kind of halfway up the hill too, so it's a good place to warm up.
Yeah, I like this because there's nothing in here that's really like or at least nothing that I've seen that's really a killer climb that you really can't make. And most of the downhills are kind of gradual, switchbacks. You get a lot of time in the nice stuff.
Yeah, the killer climbs are on the other side. There's a number of places where I'm
pushing it up.
Yeah, I gotta push it up. It's just no way I can climb it. And then there's a couple, like a road one, where sometimes I'll cut back here to get back in, and I'll go, and it's like I just can't do it anymore. You know? I suggest we go around the loop and then come back. Do you have a time, or?
I have got no time that I need to be back. I mean,
I'm trying to figure out what time.
Probably got about a half hour or so before I start getting really thirsty. Yeah. But other than that, yeah.
I'm trying to see. I can. I'm vision impaired without reading glasses. Can you read what that on the top green bar? What it says for time? 17,
42, 45.
It's 5:42. So it's 5:42.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I've got no time. I have to be out of here by.
Yeah, and I have to be at
I mean, other than sunset, I guess.
Oh fuck!
Who's that?
Oh, fucking foobar.
Oh. So that's a derailleur cable that's now under your crank?
It's that the derailleur got jammed up into the.
Ooh. What came out?
This is.
Ooh, it's foobar though.
Yeah.
Ooh. To take the chain off. Ooh. Well. If you.
I may be able to do a field repair.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you pull the tire off, you might be able to get into that a little better.
Yeah. Wow, fuck, man. Yeah. Almost. I might have a tool that I can use to maybe bend it a little bit. Yeah, who knows, riding with me would be such an adventure, right?
Yeah, right. Get a freaking bicycle through the woods without a mechanical. Can't do it. Spoke goes for no reason. Derailleur's like, I was gonna go into the spokes today.
Yeah, I didn't even look at my spokes are. I was just said I'd never broken a spoke.
Oh, that one's close. Well, I think it's foobar. Still in there. I don't know why it's so loose though. Well, first thing.
It's like I never know how much I'm sweating until I stop. And the sweating won't stop. Working late today?
Yeah, a little bit. I had to go to the wood.
Yeah.
That is very interesting. I did not know you could get here from there at all. Tell you where I figured we'd come out, but I didn't know how it was going to happen.
There's that too. Ah, I've got the worst cotton mouth. Oh my God.
Gravel climb is the worst.
This is where having lock-ins is nice.
Yeah, right?
I can let the lift,
Power.
I can lift and pull.
Yep.
I can only do that for a little bit and then I run out of juice. It's good for short bursts.
I can see it would be nice though. Because the problem with the gravel is that whenever you get power, it flips. Yeah, despite the mechanical issue, that was good. I learned some new places in here.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. More than I thought, that's for sure. I thought it was mostly just the purple trail.
White trail's my favorite. And going back the other way is pretty interesting too. It's totally different.
Like going up?
Yeah, going the opposite direction, you know. It really changes the trail a lot. You won't even you're like, this is the same trail? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It really makes a difference.
Yeah, as I said, I like it in here because you get I feel like it kind of maximizes the places where you can roll and go fast.
Yeah. You know, Thule, they make bike racks and stuff,
Yeah.
other kind of equipment. Well, there's a place in Seymour, and the people that work there at Thule volunteered and came out and carved out the purple and white trails. They work with the state to get the permission to turn it into, so it was legit mountain bikers that came out and
Nice.
and set up the single track purple trail.
Yeah, have you ever been into Shelton? There's like a whole network of trails you can mountain bike in there.
Yeah, I went out there once with my daughter and spent a couple 3 hours, and you could cross over through the there's a power line adapter there. There's
Yep. Yeah, there's a couple of white loops, and then there's a blue trail which can take you into Monroe, it can take you into Route 34, Old Zor, or Lake Zor, I should say. I know, because I'm in Monroe, so I know
oh, really?
around,
You still have a little ways to go home.
yeah, it's about 20 minutes to get home from here. I'm on the 34 side.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Webb Mountain, that blue trail actually goes through Webb Mountain. And you can get there from the Shelton stuff.
Yeah, the single tracks of Rockland, or Rockland single tracks, depending on what name you go by.
Yep.
They work with the Rockland Land Preserve and the Guilford Land Preserve and all these other ones, and down this way, created a real nice area for biking. They all work together. Nice.
see that. How far away is that from here?
From here, it's probably a 40-minute drive. It's kind of near Durham. Yeah, probably an hour, solid hour. But wow, this lot filled up. I'm glad I backed in.